Choose freedom, choose adventure, choose leisure.
Hi campers, welcome back to the Choose Leisure Motorhome channel. My name's Dawn.
And my name is Mark, and we are your dedicated handover technicians down here at Choose Leisure and Motorhomes in Canterbury, Kent. So Dawny, what have we got behind us today?
Well, today I thought we'd do something a little bit different. This is some of our used stock. It is an Elddis Accordo 135. It's on a 70 plate and it's only done 12,000 miles.
Which is nothing, isn't it, on a Peugeot commercial vehicle? 12,000.
Yeah. It's a 140 brake Peugeot chassis,
Right.
manual gearbox. And the reason why I've pulled this one into the workshop today, because I think this is an ideal van or an ideal vehicle if you've never been motorhoming before.
Yeah, a starter vehicle, perfect. Only 6 metres long. It's not too intimidating to drive around. It's fantastic inside, which we'll show you now. So yeah, follow us around.
So Mark, this vehicle is 52,995,
Yeah.
right? Which, as things go, is quite a reasonable price for something that's only done 12,000 miles on a 70 plate.
Exactly, for a great van like this.
So what exactly will the campers be getting? Because it's this exact vehicle that we're showing you around.
Well, you've got a 2 to 3 berth motorhome, and for a starter van, I think it's perfect. And with pre-loved vans, you often get accessories that the previous owner has put on, which you might not think about as a starter. If
Yeah.
you're just new into it. Even things like these little wind deflectors over the windows. It means that the condensation at night, you can just drop the window just a quarter of an inch. It just helps the whole van breathe.
Yeah.
Even things like these little handles here.
You've got safety locks.
Yeah, they come round as a safety lock to lock the door. You've even got a bottom one as well. But then it pulls out, so it's a handle to get in to help you access your van. Perfect. I'm just going to move that, make sure we don't knock that. You got a decent locker here for 2 6K bottles. You know, perfect for camping, you're free camping. Got an LPG barbecue point.
So that's really nice as well, isn't it? Because this van's come already equipped with a Fiamma awning.
So out underneath the awning, got the barbecue on. Perfect,
Yeah,
isn't
nice.
it? It's great. Fridge vents are there. And then in the rear locker, on the near side rear locker, we have the habitation battery, which is easy to access, easy to get to. And then we've got the mains hookup point as well, which is perfect. And with a little notch just there, so you can close the locker, and then you're not going to be getting wind and rain and the elements onto your battery.
Yeah.
Super.
See, I know what you mean with, and it is correct in what you're saying with the pre-loved vehicles, is that you get so many additional extras.
Yeah.
When you buy these from new as standard, they don't come with a lot of things, and obviously you can add it on. And if you've never been done it before, it's a bit like going to a famous camping shop, which will not be named.
Yes.
And then, you know, coming out with like £100,000 worth of equipment
Yeah,
when you only need like
some you might use, some you might not use. Somebody's had this van, they've known what they're doing, and they've put bits and bobs on, which makes your life easy. Perfect. And while we're talking about accessories, look at this. The previous owner has already put a bike rack on there. A 2 bike rack, Fiamma bike rack, which is perfect. Which, if you didn't want to use for bikes, drop it down. Put a trunk on the back, one of the Fiamma trunks on the back, more storage. This one comes with a reversing camera. But also, with this little vehicle, you've actually got a boot as well, which is perfect, with a little stay there to hold it in place.
I think you had any fishing rods or anything that could go in the back that you could be travelling along.
It's great,
Easy
isn't
access, isn't it?
You've got storage underneath both bench seats, which then turn into the master bed at the back. Again, a little lock as well, so an extra lock as well. But yeah, you've got tons of storage for quite a small van. But as I say, if you're not into cycling, if you're not doing a Tour de France next year, drop it down, put a trunk on there. Even more storage, perfect.
Yeah, nice. I like that. That's really good.
So here we are on the offside, or the driver's side in the United Kingdom. This van has actually got a spare wheel underneath the van. And I like a spare wheel. I like to travel with a spare wheel, but this van has got one bolted up underneath. We have an outside shower, hot and cold shower, which is perfect for those beach days. Moving down, we have the toilet cassette there, the locker for your toilet cassette. No separate reservoir on this one, so you will need to travel with some fresh water in your freshwater tank.
But it also cuts down the chemicals you've got to take with you. So,
Exactly,
you know, you only have to have the one that goes in the cassette.
Yeah, and don't have to worry about the pink. If you want to take the pink, you can just spray it separately after. There's a couple of things down here as well. We've got our waste drain and our fresh water drain.
Again, easy access, isn't it? So this is what I like. I like Elddis is a great, as we said, for a starter vehicle if you've never done it before, because it's quite simplistic in how it's, you know, nothing overcomplicated.
And even on these drains, it's got open and closed. You know, it makes it really simple.
So you can't really go wrong.
No, absolutely. And while we're thinking about fresh water, you got your fresh water inlet there. And if you get the old blue coloured food grade hose, they just clip into that little rest there, you know, so it's not really popping out on you. Perfect. Well, campers, come and have a look at this great layout. Dawn and I absolutely love it. Open up the habitation door. On the way in, on the right-hand side, we have our detachable table, which fits in the back. We've got a lovely cab area there, which the seats will spin for you. Dining area with a lovely little occasional coffee table there. Coming through to midships, we've got our galley, our kitchen, bathroom, washroom, absolutely perfect. And then all the way back here, even behind these lovely curtains, we have a separate lounge, which then during the evening turns into a great big double bed. Great layout. So starting here in the cab, we've got some privacy curtains there, which always gives a nice little bit of insulation as well. That nice warm air pocket. The seats will spin for you, so you can actually spin the seats round, so you can, and the driver's seat will spin as well. So you've got, you know, a forward dining there should you want to.
Nice. It opens the space up a bit more, doesn't it?
It does, rather than have a wall of chairs in front of you. I think it really does the business. When we spin the seats, what we tend to do, we tend to tilt the back of the seat up just to make it a bit easier.
So it doesn't catch.
when you, I might even just pop that into gear as well and drop the handbrake just so I don't bash the handbrake. Pull the lever out at the bottom of the seat, spin it round. And then with this particular van, if we take our little occasional table out, we can slide this little bottom piece through. There's some extra cushions that come with the van, and that makes up into quite a decent sort of child's bed there.
Yeah. So really, it's kind of a 2.5 berth, isn't it? Really,
really.
Yeah. I would say that was a kid's bed rather than an adult's bed.
Yes,
it
would be a bit of a push.
Doesn't come across on camera, but it's quite short.
Yeah, it would be a bit of a push to get an adult in there, but yeah, like a child. And again, but for a young couple with a young family starter, it's perfect. Underneath this front dinette seat, we have our water pump. So quite easy accessible. So hopefully you never ever need to get there, but that's where it is. So we've got a decent dining area. We've got a nice kitchen unit, 3-burner hob with an electric ring as well.
That's quite nice, isn't it? Because then if you don't want to use your gas and you're on an electric pitch, you can just use the electric hot plate at the back to boil kettle or anything else.
One day you might run out of gas. Nobody ever does that because we're prepared, aren't we, us campers? You can be using the electric ring. Again, storage all the way above. We've got MaxView
booster box.
Booster box there as well, which is all great. Little,
and you get a microwave. So if you're on mains again, you can use microwave. So it's all quite a well-equipped kitchen, isn't it?
Yeah, super. A grill and oven, which is fantastic.
And then a little 3-way fridge.
And a 3-way fridge as well. Not the biggest fridge, but for a van this size and
yeah, exactly. It's in proportion to the vehicle, isn't it?
Lockable as well, so if you're driving along, it won't be springing open.
Also, see that there's on the end there's a freestanding table for the back.
Yes, so your table with the one leg, and it basically fits on the rail at the back here. So then again, you've got a decent either lounge or dining area.
Lots of cupboard space.
It's perfect. The frames pull forward, and then you've got a really decent double bed at the back.
So it's nice and simple to put together again. So just pull the 2 frames in together, flip your cushions over.
Fantastic. And this is nice and light as well. You've got windows on 3
like
aspects.
Separating blackout curtains as well. So again, you can
and again,
separate.
I think this is obviously not a factory fit. I do think this is
an after fit.
Yeah, again, the last owners would have fitted this. So if they were obviously using it with a young family, and so they could, have their privacy. Perfect. Roof vent, tons of light. What's not to like?
Yeah, it is really lovely actually. You've got the 3 windows that go all around, including the back, so you have a lot of natural light coming back in, which is always an added bonus when you're camping. You've got a TV bracket just there, so if you wanted a television fitted. And
with all your TV area, you've got mains points there and 12 volt as well, which is perfect.
Yeah, what a nice little vehicle.
Yeah, I think it's ideal. A decent size, all-in-one piece shower and loo, which works great. You've got your own private bathroom, which works really, really well. when you're on campsites or if you're free camping. Look how easy this control panel is for a starter van. Ladies and gentlemen, campers, look, we've got our main on and off switch, our pump, our lights inside and outside. We can see the state of charge of our leisure battery and see how much water we've got in the van as well. So, I mean, perfect. It's as easy as that.
Absolutely brilliant. I mean, I don't think you can get more straightforward.
In conclusion, Dawn, what a perfect starter van.
It is incredible. I think it's brilliant. If you've never been motorhome before, this one's it's only 6 meters long. You can drive it and park it anywhere.
Absolutely, yeah. A lot of
It's
those
simple. The control panels are really easy to use. The bed's easy to put together. You've got a nice little layout. It's quite sociable down this end.
It's light and airy with roof vents, 3 aspects here.
For considering it's quite a small vehicle, you've got a well-equipped kitchen and you've got loads of storage space.
Yeah, it's perfect. And even with that bike rack on the back, as we mentioned earlier, you know, if you did want to use that as extra storage rather than, you know, doing the Tour de France next year, then that's perfect as well. But
I mean,
brilliant size.
After fit wise, the extra curtains, the Wi-Fi, the awning, all the extra security locks, and the bike rack. I mean, it's already fully equipped, isn't it?
You wouldn't need to do anything else to this van other than just get out and enjoy it. And if you're a young couple with a young family, great van. What a great van.
Or even if you're downsizing and you want something a little bit less complicated or less bigger than what you've got originally, you might have the odd grandchild that might want to come. I mean, it's great because it's just an occasional thing. It travels 4, it just sleeps 2 and a little one.
Yeah, exactly. But that, to be fair, that would suit me down to the ground. That for my, you know, setup, that would be perfect. And,
it's really nice.
It's wide enough. It is a motorhome width, but the length, you know, it's not massive to get in anywhere. You can park anywhere, go and do your groceries. It's perfect. I love it. I think it's a great little starter van. And this is just one of the great quality. You can see the quality just looking at it, you know, on the video. This is the type of quality pre-loved vehicles that we have here at Choose Leisure. Get onto the website and have a look.
Yeah, www.chooseleisure.co.uk.
Easy for me to say.
That was easy for me to say.
Yeah, but all the W's, chooseleisure.co.uk.
Phone in and speak to sales guys. If this one piques your fancy, or perhaps you're thinking to yourself, that might be quite a nice kind of simplistic vehicle to start me off. I need slightly different layout. Speak to sales guys. We've always got stock in, and like you said, we only buy in stock that's good quality, low mileage.
So come and have a look. And until then, join us on the Choose Leisure Motorhome channel.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, and carry on camping.
Carry on camping.